So right now, as I'm recording this, Turkey is suffering from hyperinflation, and earlier today, it had a quick rebound because of a new savings scheme that the Turkish government wants to introduce. They want to introduce these new individual savings accounts that have a guarantee that if their money loses value relative to the US dollar, that the government will reimburse them for the difference. New savings scheme. I prefer the one that God has given us for more than 5,000 years now, right? Here's a problem with the scheme. They've pretty much conceded, the Turkish government has pretty much conceded that the US dollar is going to lose value too, right? Because let's face it, they can't afford to reimburse any differences, right? The only way they can reimburse savers for their differences is if it's a negative amount in the first place, right? And that just reinforces the idea that the higher powers know that the US dollar is just as worthless as the Turkish lira, right? It really reinforces that idea. Now the other problem is, how do you solve inflation by reimbursing savers via more inflation, right? The whole reason inflation started around the world was because of all the responses to the pandemic with stimulus, right? And we're going to try to stimulate our inflation out, right? Now, I don't know how the situation is in Turkey, but here in the United States, we love to talk about how many people are going hungry, and it really flies in the face of what I see every day, right? Day in and day out, I see people stuff their faces to the point of giving themselves chronic diseases, right? We have a pandemic of people who are eating themselves to death, right? Probably dwarfs the other pandemic we have, and we've had this one for a lot longer too, right? At least 20, 30 years easily, and it kills more people than the other pandemic each year, right? And at least with the other pandemic, we're kind of exaggerating things, right? This one, we're kind of flipping it around, right? When people are eating too much, we claim people don't have enough to eat so that they can eat more and kill themselves faster, right? And so we increase the amount of food stamps so that these people can go fuck themselves faster and the rest of us can fuck ourselves with inflation. Anyway, savings plan. Thanks for watching.